Libra, my charming, beautiful Libras. We're going to do a general reading for you. My little Libra peacemakers. I'm a Libra moon. Romantics. Yeah, just easygoing, conflict avoidant. Loves to make sure everybody is doing good. Loves compromise, just being well balanced. Loves things orderly, aesthetically pleasing. Just my easygoing, beautiful Librans. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for Libra. Just bless them with messages of hope, healing, and inspiration right now. What do you got for my Libras? Ooh, what do we have here? We got a frog. First thing that came to my mind is you got to kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince. Don't take that advice. Please don't. No, but this represents metamorphosis, the frog and the lotus. And as we know, lotuses bloom through the mud. You know, they get their nutrients deep, deep, deep below. Let's go ahead and read about the frog and the lotus. Well, your message, okay. This card reminds us that change is natural, rebirth is possible, and a healing balance can be achieved. The frog, developing as it does from a tiny tadpole, symbolizes transformation. The lotus flowers, too, symbolizes rebirth, unfurling even amid murky waters. Going through such change can be difficult and a struggle, but the resulting metamorphosis opens us to growth, self-acceptance, and happiness. The message that comes with this card for you, Libra, right now is to consider what in your life needs changing and think about the steps you can take to achieve that change. You owe it to yourself to allow your own growth and rebirth. How can I be more accepting of change I cannot control? What can I change in myself or my life for the better? All right. Let's go ahead and get started on your general read. Libra. We're going to use my Housewives deck. All right. Libra, Libra, Libra. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Libra? Show me recent past. Recent past. We've got a King of Pentacles in the recent past. What do we have on the horizon? What's coming on the horizon for my Libra? Woo! What is the... I'm going to put our little frog friend over there. It's the road here, the bridging energy between the past and the present here. Six of Pentacles. Any obstacles along the way? And the sunrise, please. All right, and on the bottom of the deck, we've got King of Swords energy. This is someone who is, it's masculine energy that's very, very, very logical. It could be like represent like a father figure, maybe legal stuff. Ooh, King of Wands in reverse. This is someone who's very selfish, not very emotional, super selfish. And then we have King of Pentacles in reverse in our recent past. So I'm curious as to how this is going to play out, this energy here. I wonder if has something to do with somebody's dad, someone's father figure. This also represents a lot of broken promises, being very extreme. It's very black and white thinking, impulsive. Just all logic. Very limited emotion, just rules with their thinking brain, like that's not logical. And here we have Seven of Wands, which can represent like exhaustion and compromise. No, I'm sorry, that's when it's reversed. Right side up is standing up. So you're standing up to this masculine energy here, Libra. There's somebody in your sphere who you are standing up to. You're being strong-willed, determined. You're standing up for your beliefs. All right. In the recent past, I have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is, yet again, more masculine energy. This is very like cold, materialistic, kind of a corrupt masculine energy. Let's clarify that. Show me this King of Pentacles for Libra in the recent past. What's going on with this? Empress in reverse. Okay. Hold on 1 sec. Okay, so with the Empress in reverse, this shows me that this is like major codependent energy. This is kind of like desperate energy, needy, oh gosh, like smothering, like needing from this person to feel fulfilled, to feel like you are okay. Like you can't feel okay without their approval, without their presence, without them giving you attention. It's like the sun rises and sets on this person. So I feel like the sun is here letting me know that there's somebody in your life, probably a romantic partner here in the recent past, that you've been misaligned with. This is misalignment. No plans to work together, no goals, just completely on separate pages here. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is more dependent energy. Being financially dependent energy here could mean disconnection, but given the Empress and the dependence there, I feel like someone out there who's watching this might be a husband, a marriage that is just not working, or some kind of high-level commitment because of the financial dependency here. Maybe they are, maybe they run the show when it comes to like finances and bills and supporting the household, because I see financial dependence, but also emotional dependence. And this pedestal that you've got them on, but the two of you are not on the same page at all. It might be a very push and pull, chase type, toxic, just negative cycles that you guys have been going around and around and around in. This is someone that you're not working with, or you guys are not on the same page. There's no motivation, misalignment, no goals. But they were once this was once fulfillment for you and happiness, but it is not any longer. And again, this is recent past. So recent past could be 5 seconds ago or 5 years ago. So there's someone in your recent past that you were feeling completely dependent upon for your value, for your worth, for even finances, for living, breathing. The sun rose and set on their word. And they were not a very not very high integrity with that person. Their characteristics were not someone you could rely on. Very cold, uncaring, corrupt, unstable. On the horizon, though, we have the Six of Cups, which represents independence, growing up, maturing. Let's see, what else about the Six of Cups for my Libras? What do we have here? One more. Temperance. Okay, you've grown a lot through this connection from the past. You've learned a lot. You've grown a lot. There is a card here of compromise with this Five of Wands here. Teamwork, harmony, solutions. It could be exhaustion. I think it's compromise. I think you've come to a place of compromise. You could have had kids with this person. Maybe you had a family and you've moved on and since gone through a divorce and are learning to co-parent together. Because Temperance is here to, persevere, keep your cool through high stress situations, through all the ups and downs, just maintain balanced, level-headed. Ten of Swords is becoming more optimistic, finding a way to rise above this, the pain from the past here. exhaustion, compromise. But this is growing up, leaving home, and independence. So I'm kind of wondering if this is someone you're no longer with, but you still have to deal with them, because we have temperance here. The bridging energy is one-sided relationship. Six of Pentacles, more dependence, desperation. Debt, even. Let me see. Show me this Six of Pentacles in reverse. What is this bridging energy here? Nine of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. And the Moon in reverse. I'm so confused about this. Okay, so bridging energy, more desperation, dependence, one-sided relationship. Do you realize that this is one-sided is my question. I don't think you do yet. Maybe. There's just multiple cards of compromise here. Five of Wands in reverse, compromising with him. Five of Swords in reverse, compromising. Nine of Wands, though, in reverse. Lack of trust, stubbornness, no compromise, and compromise. I think you have to compromise with him. I don't think this is something you want to do. Man, I am stumped right now. I think for someone out there, there was once happiness, like a family here. And I feel like some kind of truth came to light. And there's a realization that you guys were no longer on the same page. It was already a very emotionally toxic connection, very imbalanced. Maybe this person was even abusive. Maybe this has to be on the bottom of the deck. This has to be the same person, the same energy we're dealing with. Because here is the third card that means the exact same thing. Compromise. Coming up with a solution to problems, working together. And I don't feel like it's compromise that you actually want, because we have lack of trust going in alone and we have compromise. So it's kind of like I'm getting a lot of co-parenting vibes here. Like maybe an abusive partner who was very verbally abusive and was possibly a player, and they did a lot of shady shit behind your back. And maybe when all that came to light, that's when the breakdown happened. Maybe you clung to the connection and you tried to hang on to it with everything you had to try to keep it going for the kids. And then you just realize I just can't. This isn't working. And my kids are seeing so much toxicity modeled to them as marriage, as love. And I don't want to raise my family like that. Or maybe you didn't choose to leave. Maybe it just resulted in, maybe you're still in this. Okay, so let me just kind of go back. There's masculine energy here who I believe is very disconnected from you emotionally. And it has been that way for a long time. I don't think it's always been that way. I think at one point the two of you were happy and you started a family. This gives me family vibes. You might have small children. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of dependence here. There's 3 cards representing dependence. 3 cards here representing cooperating and just coming up with a solution to problems and teamwork, working together. But at the same time, even though there's compromise, teamwork, working together, there's no motivation, no goals, no reason to be working together. Neither of you wants, or at least this person does not. But so I'm getting the impression that you have to work together in order to co-parent. Again, this is a truth coming to light, something that wasn't known before, or this could be overcoming fear and anxiety. I think there was some kind of shady behavior that was brought to light, which resulted in you saying, I don't think so. Stay back. I don't trust you. We got to work together because we got to work together for the sake of the kids, but I'm going in alone. That's it. So that's the bridging energy between the extreme dependence. So much emotional dependence, financial dependence on that past. But the bridging energy into growing up, maturing, leaving home, I think there was some kind of truth that became known that caused you to not want to stay in that anymore, and you're slowly finding ways to heal on your own, independent. You're still having to compromise and, weather the storm and stay balanced through, you're still having to cooperate with this person, but they hurt you pretty badly. The Ten of Swords right side up is mental breakdown, anguish, despair, betrayal. You're learning to cope. You're being more optimistic about your life. But I do feel that what's on the horizon, or you're already maybe living this out, is going it alone. Single mom, single dad, somebody from your past. You still have to work together with them, even though you don't really want to, but it's really important for you to stay level-headed amidst the stressful interactions that you have to have with this person. I have the Five of Pentacles here as your challenge position, but it's in reverse. This card in reverse is awesome. This is a card of better health, just improvement all around, better finances, luck, triumph. Why is the Five of Pentacles showing up as a challenge here for my Libra? What's going on here? I think there may still, even though there was some truth that was brought to light that caused you to back up and disconnect emotionally a little bit and to stay separate from this person, I think there's more to be known. There's more that needs to be seen and known and understood. If you're still with, I get independent vibes. But there's a blindness. Someone is not seeing the truth about a situation, and because you're not facing the truth about something, it's delaying your justice. There's injustice here. I feel like extreme vibes of manipulation and control from this other person from the past that's still involved in your life. And maybe you're just separated from them right now, or maybe you haven't left them. Your luck and triumph over this whole situation is completely dependent upon your ability to take off the blindfold. Your ability to completely wake up to the reality of your situation and face it. And I know it's scary, and you feel like, oh my gosh, I cannot handle the truth. I don't want to know. I don't want to feel it. I cannot emotionally handle the truth. Yes, you can. You're still standing today. You can do it. But I feel like that is your challenge. I feel like you would be successful over all this. Because right now, with your head in the sand, someone's getting away with a whole heck of a lot. This is deceit, dishonesty, injustice, failure to take responsibility for their actions. And it's keeping you stuck. It's delaying your forward movement. And it's delaying what's rightfully yours. Maybe you haven't gone to court yet. Maybe this is a marriage and you're still in this. You haven't totally actually left. But if you want victory over this situation, you're going to have to get real honest with yourself about what is really going on and what the reality of the situation is. Because we can't take action steps forward if we can't take inventory or survey the land, right? You can't expect troops to just go blindly marching into battle on some, this is why we have generals and stuff in their little tents. I'm thinking of movies. Mapping out the terrain, you know what I mean? You've got to get a bird's eye view of the situation, take your blindfold off and see things for how they are. You might want to, remember things as sunny and happy and all the good times, but that's not the truth of the situation today as it is today. And your challenge is to take the blindfold off. Face the truth. You're not going to die. Just face the truth and when you are able to face the truth, then you're able to take action and move forward. Positive action, positive steps forward, even if they're baby steps. Any action is better than no action. Take steps forward towards justice, towards what's right and fair. And that will bring about triumph and victory, better health, better finances for you, a whole different outcome to the situation. This is the outcome position, is holding on to the past, self-doubt, lack of forward planning. I think there needs to be a divorce. I really do. I think somebody is not preparing. And if you don't prepare, if you don't face it, do whatever you got to do to face the situation. Have a friend hold your hand through it, you know? That's what friends are for. But if you don't face it, if you don't prepare yourself, you're going to lose, and you're going to lose bad, you know? And we want victory for you. We want what's right and what's fair. This is lack of planning, lack of forward planning, holding on to the past, self-doubt, regret. Maybe you're just stuck thinking of like, oh, I used to be so good, and you're ruminating on all the good times and like still in like self-pity mode about how bad things have gotten. But you gotta shelf those feelings and start to take action and be disconnected almost emotionally from your situation so that you can see things objectively with a clear view. And if you can't, surround yourself with people who will for you. Maybe that's what this King of Swords is for. Maybe you need a lawyer to help you with this selfish person here, to help you compromise and come up with a solution and move forward. Show me the Three of Wands and the outcome. One more, please. Ugh. Libra, stop, please. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. This is holding on to the past, right? This is the outcome. Refusing to see the truth of a situation. Here, let me see if I can move this up for you. It's holding on to the past. Self-doubt, regret, not preparing, not taking action and moving forward. And instead, you're choosing to persevere through the ups and downs of this marriage. This message is very specific. It's for somebody. Or this relationship, whatever this is a high level of commitment. Because this can also be known as a wedding marriage card. It represents family unity, celebrations, excitement, success. This is persevering through the ups and downs. You know, just really balancing everything. It's a juggling act. You are really sticking it out with this person. And it's because of the self-doubt within yourself and your unwillingness to get real. And it's resulting in despair. The star in reverse. Damn. Lack of hope. Focusing on the negative. Despair. I know it's hard to it feels like giving up or breaking up a family, and there's a million reasons to stay together for the kids or whatever, but you've got to, I don't know your situation fully, but there's definitely, I get abusive vibes, and I feel like you need to surround yourself with people who will love and support you and help you peel that blindfold off your eyes, even if inch by inch you do it, because it's imperative that you see the truth, because then and only then can you take action and create a different outcome for yourself instead of despair. Instead of hopelessness, you could have this outcome. And this is here. This is on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, we have loneliness, isolation, separation. But guess what? I love how it's an either or, like choose your own adventure. We have option A down here, sticking it out, working through all of the ups and downs of this marriage, only to be rewarded with despair and hopelessness and feeling stuck and living, blissfully unaware of your peril, right? Not facing the truth, just a surface level life, faking happiness. Or option B, take the blindfold off, see the truth, get some help, and move forward for yourself and for your children, and figure out how to create a life you can love even while still being in communication with someone that you have to raise children with. Three of Swords in reverse. This is heart healing, optimism, accepting the situation, seeing the reality of it, accepting it, getting stronger through the challenges, like realizing that this is growing you and strengthening you. Resilience is taking on the strength of that which we overcome. Forgiveness in your heart. You can move forward and forgive and also protect your heart. And yeah, it's kind of a hard thing to do, to leave someone that you feel like you've invested in and you've built something with, but at some point, I don't know. This is loneliness, sadness, isolation. This is hard work paying off, long-term success. So even though it can hurt, if you put in the hard work, if you're prepared for your future, and if you see the truth of how things are, you can be successful while your heart is healing and find joy in everyday moments. Four of Pentacles was hiding there. I believe that's releasing the past. Yeah. Giving up control, releasing the past, acceptance, doing the hard work, doing what you don't want to do. You don't want to face reality. But if you do, and you put in the hard work, you're going to be successful at creating a life that you'll love. And it might be lonely for a little while. It's going to be hard to learn how to forgive, how to move on, how to heal, but it will be so worth it. It's much better than staying stuck somewhere without hope. Right? Ugh. I don't even want to post this. I'm going to post this. Before I do, though, let me just pull some of these cards real quick. Excuse me. Okay, believe in yourself. You have what it takes. You have everything within you that you need to create a safe and stable life for yourself and those you love. And it's okay to put yourself first and take care of your own needs before those of others. And you are capable of magical creation. You got this. So this message, I don't want to post it. I'm going to post it. I believe it's for somebody out there, out in the ether, who will come across this at some point in their life and feel like this just spoke right to their heart. You have what it takes. And if you don't feel like you have what it takes to take that blindfold off, surround yourself with people, grab onto your ride or die, grab onto those that you call home, the people that you call home who are safe and loving and supportive, and they will help you. They will help you slowly peel that blindfold back and take action towards a brighter future. There is such thing as building a life you love, full of peace in your heart, peace in your surroundings, peace in your environment, while you're healing at the same time, while you're finding forgiveness, while you're becoming more resilient and persevering through, healing. Really, healing is not a linear journey. It's up and down, persevering through the loneliness and the sadness. You can still find joy in your present moments, even no matter how bleak they may seem. But yes, please release the past, let go of the past, and try to embrace the idea of a hopeful future, independent of anybody else, standing on your own 2 feet. If you put in the work, I'm telling you, whatever you put your energy into, it comes back tenfold. Okay, I'm going to upload this, and I hope that somebody gets something out of this. If you do, please just tap that like button for me so that I know it wasn't a waste. But yeah, you don't have to stay stuck, and you don't have to stay ruminating on the past while you're miserable in the present. There is always hope. There's always a way out. You can do this. All right. Bye, Libra.